I did about a warm up or 2. So, gonna see how 245 feels. Work my way up. I'm only gonna do about 4 reps because it has me going up in weight. He's got like 6 sets of these, so this is gonna be set 3. I started off with just the regular 135, went to 225, and now I'm at 245, so I'll probably jump to 275 after this. So, see how it feels. I can feel the difference though with not eating, I'll tell you that. Felt pretty good. Throw 275 up here and see what it does. I may be able to do it with this, but I want to get some good reps in, so I'm not going to waste the energy and grip strength trying to. So we're going to go for about, I guess, 3 or 4 of these too. This is good. See that going, I guess 315, which I'm still getting used to. But you know, when I first started, man, for those of y'all that just get started with deadlifts, don't be discouraged that it may take some time to get the weight up, man. It's taken me a very long time to get even just to here. But one of the little nuggets I'll give you is use the 5-pound weights, the little 2.5s over here. Like, there's literally no shame. I don't know if you can see these. So this is 5 pound, and this is the 2.5. But I mean, there's literally no shame in using these little weights. That's one of the best ways to progress slowly and safely. So that way you know you're not about to hurt yourself. There's no point to be He-Man and try to be stronger than what you are in that moment, because if you hurt yourself, then you're gonna be out of the gym, and then you won't be you won't be no good. So I'm gonna put the belt on for this because when I was warming up, I didn't really do good stretches, so it's my fault. No, we're gonna use the, oh man, which way did I do it last time? I think it was this way. The biggest thing too is the brace. Air abdominals. It's heavy. I don't want to stay here, but I still want to kind of go up too. I'll take my own advice and I'll add some little weight to it. So this music's a little loud, so hopefully I can edit that in the post-production. Like I have a studio at home or some shit, but post-editing. Because I was also looking at my form on that last video, man. My back was a little arched, but I mean, I guess it's gonna happen when the heavier you go. You have to sacrifice a little bit of form, but I mean, I feel good, so I feel like I'm not doing it in a bad way, but you definitely want to make sure your form is good. Perfect it with the lightweight, so when you start adding weight to it, you know the feel of where, you know, your body should be. But it's all a learning curve, man. It takes time, but the only way to get there is to be consistent and stay consistent. So still got about a minute left, but I get impatient, so it's a little weird. There we go. That's heavy. I can feel I'm gonna go up a little bit, but I felt that one was not good. So see, no shame. If you know that you're gonna start getting bad form to the point where you could hurt yourself, it's always good to stop. So I felt that there, but I think I'll go up a little bit with one more rep because that first rep actually felt okay. So I'm gonna take another 2-3 minute break, and I'll just add these little 5 pounds and add 10 to the total. So let's see, that'll be 315, 325, 335. Let me see, we got 345. You see, it takes a minute for me to math, right? Because I was never good in science. I was just playing. I was never good at math, so. But we'll go for one rep at this here in a second and see what happens. I'll see you in a sec. There, 3 minutes. So we got about 4 or 5 sets of this. 4 to 6 sets actually, I think. So take our time with increasing weight. I felt good. Let's see, go up a little bit. Feels good. I like that. I love shoulder day. My shoulders. I got this little pinch every so often on my left shoulder, especially when I do laterals. I can feel it. I don't know what that is. It hasn't gotten no worse, but it hasn't really gotten better either. So I do try to watch it, but sometimes I feel like when I start getting it warmed up and going, it feels good, and then after the fact that something feels weird, but I don't know. I keep playing with it and being cautious with it and icing it up, and we'll see. I don't have time to be weak. No time to be weak. So I don't know, some of y'all are gonna be like, well, you need to take care of yourself. Well, you know, treat you. No excuse. I'll be in here with a cast if I have to. Yeah, perfect song to talk about my shoulder issues and somebody complaining. Here you go, good song. But I'll get up again. No, I knocked out a couple of these. Feels good. Feels really good, actually. I'm gonna go up, put 45s on. That music is loud. It's not even that good. Let's see what we can do. All right, Lord, give me strength. Not bad. A little heavy, but I do want to go up a little bit, so I'm gonna add 10's probably a little bit ambitious. I'll try to do it, see what happens. Nope. What I tell you. So what we'll do, I'll take the 10 minutes off and try to work it out again. No shame. The goal is to be able to rep and push yourself. That kind of took a lot out of you. So that's usually all you gotta do. So if you can't get it, lower the weight and get back at it. Don't stop and then get discouraged that you can't do it. Just keep pushing. This here in the mirror. This way. I'm gonna do another set with those in a second. I want to take like a minute break. Helps you. I like this machine too because I don't know if you can tell in the video, but where my feet is at, it's actually at an angle, it's at a slant. So it helps me actually stretch a lot better. I know I said I wasn't gonna record leg raises, but I'm gonna record them anyway. Back done. Some leg raises, which I'm still working on my balance with this shit. Ooh, my ass is still hurting from yesterday. Well, so this session's about done. So all in all, it was good. I want to encourage you guys, man, get out there and get after it. One person that's waiting on you is you. Does that make sense? The only person waiting on you is you. I guess so. But get out there and make it happen, man. You've been waiting to go to the gym for a long time, or you're gonna wait for New Year's resolution, or you're waiting for, I'm gonna start on Monday, and all that stuff is bullshit. You may as well just start. Well, why start on Monday? What's the difference between what day? Start. Just start. Everything else is just excuses. Oh, you don't understand my time, man. I hate when people say, I don't have enough time. Dude, I'm married, you got 2 kids, take them to school every day, take them to the sitters, pick them up, do karate, work night shift for 12, 13 hours, and I'm still going to the gym and still eating good. So I don't know what y'all are talking about, y'all don't have the time. That shit is just an excuse. I can't stand laziness. Y'all remember Grand Theft Auto Vice City? This song reminds me of Vice City. Well, I'm gonna do one more set, and we are gonna be at the house. So I will see you. I guess see you at the house in about 2 seconds. 2 seconds for you, about 30 minutes for me. But y'all be good, y'all be blessed. I'll see you at the next workout, man. See you at work. What's up? So just got home from the gym. So we're gonna go ahead and make, it's kind of a brunch, I guess, if you would say. But gonna do some lean ground beef with some eggs, pretty much making a wrap, or I guess a breakfast burrito, I guess if you want to say. So I'm gonna make 2 of those. And then, what am I getting? I already got things out. So it's pretty much just gonna consist of the lean ground beef, 2 whole eggs, some egg whites, and a mix of the mild cheddar and the mozzarella fat-free cheese. So I'll probably do 2 of those, some coffee, and then here in another couple hours I'll do a lunch, which I'm not too sure what I'll eat for that, but I have a couple things I can cook again. So I'm really just gonna try to start bulking up, man. Like I said, I've only been doing a bulk for about a week and a half. It's not really even a bulk yet. It's just more or less eating more right this second. Because when I was in a cut, I was only about 2,000 calories, 2,200 calories maybe. So I've just pretty much been eating around 25 to 2,600, and just seeing how that feels, which has been feeling really freaking great, to be honest with you. So I think my body was asking for it. And so I'm going to go ahead and start about 25, 2,600 for the next few days, another week probably. And then after that, starting next week, I will probably end up going. The goal is to get to 3,000. So if I can get to 3,000 and be doing good, and my lifting training is doing good and all that stuff, then I'll probably maintain that for a couple weeks, and then go from there. So, but all in all, it's not too bad. I've been doing good. So for y'all that are trying to figure out what to get, what to eat, especially in a bulk, man, it's the easiest thing is just to get. It's so easy to eat trash, man. Especially when you hear bulk, you're like, oh, I'm gonna eat everything and anything, but at the same time, you don't want to just do that, because you're going to defeat the purpose of trying to gain the right amount of weight. So you want to gain muscle. And I mean, it's inevitable. You're going to gain some body fat. You're going to get a little soft in some areas, but you want to have that at a minimal spot. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't just be going straight, oh, I'm going to start eating fast food, nothing but pizzas and whatnot. So not saying I'm not going to do that, but you got to balance it out. And so because I haven't been eating so much in the last few months, I'm not going to just go ham and just start eating everything and anything. So I still want to try to do this the right way. So I will still do a lot of meats, a lot of eggs. I got some protein powders, but I'll probably end up waiting. That'll be like a last resort for me. I want to try to get as much whole food as I can in my system before I start doing that. So you saw for breakfast the last time I did waffles. So I'll still do waffles with like some bacon, some eggs. Lunches usually consist of some type of meat, steak. I even still use those keto buns just because I like them, and I'd rather not get too much carbs from bread. I'd rather get it from somewhere else. So I'll still use these and get these little steaks they have at Walmart. It comes like in a pack of 4, and I'll make all 4 of those, and I'll eat 2 or 3 on a sandwich, and then the other 1 or 2 that I don't eat, I'll use for breakfast the next day or something. So there's always a way to find out what works for your schedule. I still do the tuna packets. I do Quest chips. I don't really do protein bars as much anymore, but like I said, I want to try to actually get some actual food, to help fuel not only the day or anything, but mainly the lifts. I want to make sure that if I'm going to the gym that I am fueling my body for what it needs. And then after the fact, I'm recovering the best that I can, because my sleep is it's getting better, but I work nights. So, working 12, 13 hours a day. And then by the time I get home, sleeping during the day is kind of rough, because it's only 5 hours of sleep, 4 hours of sleep, which is not optimal at all for recovery, especially when you're bulking and trying to gain muscle. But thankfully, the nights that I am off, I do get a good solid 8 hours of sleep. So that's why I try to make sure that with my training and my nutrition, it's pretty on par. But I mean, you got to do what works for your schedule. Don't get discouraged, because not everybody's schedule is the same. Not everybody has kids. Not everybody has a spouse. Not everybody is just single. So it's just, you got to figure out what works for your schedule, what works for your budget, and you can make it work, man. Don't be waiting for no New Year's resolution, or I gotta wait for the right budget, and I gotta wait for this and that. And it's like, bro, just do it now. What are you waiting on? None of that makes any sense to me when people say I'm gonna wait for the next New Year's resolution, or I'm gonna start on Monday or something like that. So I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. I would rather just go ahead and just start. And you got to think, everybody started from somewhere. So all these people that are always going to have comments on everything, of what you should do and shouldn't do and all that stuff, I mean, they all started same as you, didn't know anything, or knew very little. So it's just the only way they learned all this was they just kept doing it and were consistent with it. So I by all means don't know everything at all, and I continue to learn and research and all that stuff too. So I don't know everything, but I have been at it for quite a bit. So I've learned some tricks. But you gotta do what works for you. Find it out. Find out what works for you. Put it in your schedule. Make it a priority. Let people know that, hey, on these days I'm going to the gym on Tuesdays and Thursdays, or Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, or Monday through Friday, or whatever you choose, and let people know that, hey, I'm willing to do this with you, or we can hang out, we can chill, we can do whatever. But between this time and this time, it's my time. It's gym time, which I think is very important for a parent. You got to find that time. I know with your kids in school and you're probably working during the day and all that stuff, but you got to be able to find the time to for yourself, man. It's super important. You got to find the time for yourself somewhere, even if it's just waking up early, asking your husband or your wife, like, hey, I want to go to the gym, but right before, at 9 o'clock before we go to bed, so that way I can get it in, whether you have a 24-hour fitness center or not. I mean, there's a time for you to go. You just got to figure it out, and it may take a little bit of time to figure it out, but I mean, eventually you can. Yeah, so I'm gonna get this going. I'll probably start as I do more videos, I'll start getting better at tracking everything with you guys and showing y'all. Cause I even got a scale. I haven't used a scale in a while, so I ended up buying one at Walmart. It was like 20 bucks. So I started getting that too to start measuring. So I'll start doing more videos, just showing the foods that I have, what I'm going to be doing and how I'm measuring everything. So that way I know my macros are on point, which I'll end up weighing this out here in a little bit. But right now I want to eat and I got some stuff to work on. So time is of the essence right now. But I at least want to show y'all, look, done with the gym, we're eating, we're getting it in. So let's get it. No excuses. Everybody's got a story. Everybody's got crap going on in their life. But right now, like, what are you going to do to make it happen? You know, find the time, find the schedule, make it a priority. So let's make it happen, baby. See you at work.